Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of Crack the Money Code in 2022. Now, as per usual, I'm just going to check if the stream works on everywhere that I'm streaming. And then while I do this, come on here, tell me how you are, tell me how you're feeling, tell me what is going on with you, how excited you are to just come on here today and learn about quantum physics, because that is what we are talking about today. So I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds for you to just come on in. And in the meantime, I'm going to check if everything is okay. Well, YouTube is absolutely working and LinkedIn is working as well. So let me I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes because I like for your input to start. And then we are going to start day 2 of Crack the Money Code. I am so excited for today. I hope that yesterday was a good day and that you did your homework, because that is key for you to implement everything that we spoke about, to implement your goals, to let go of the past. Yesterday, we released a lot of limiting beliefs. And today we are going to do even more. So let me start to share screen everything and say hello. Remember that if you want to write a comment, to write who it is. Otherwise, I cannot see you because Facebook does not allow me to see the names. So when you come on in, if you could say hello, please, and literally just write, oh, hey, it's me. I'm like, okay, cool, it's you. So I can actually say hello to you. So let me just go ahead and let's start screen sharing everything. Share screen. Okay. And now we are going to start. Yes, here we are. So welcome to Crack the Money Code in 2022, day 2. So welcome back. How are you feeling? Like, I really want to know how you feel. I want to know whether you've done your homework. I want to know how that homework made you feel. I would like to have from you one word to describe your present moment right now. That's what I'd really like to know. Like, one word, describe how you feel right now after doing the homework, after doing all the exercises, after releasing all your past, after getting face to face with your limiting beliefs and cracking them and say, you know what? I'm out. I have no limits whatsoever, because limits are only in your mind. So let me know how you feel. Give me one word to describe your present. Write it in the comments. Let me know, and let's just keep moving. So just a reminder on how to win the prize, which is a 60-minute strategy session with me, one-on-one. All you have to do, free. Okay, you need to sign yourself, please, because I don't know who you are, but you feel free, which is great. I'm really, really glad you do. So you let go of your past, you let go of your limiting beliefs, and now that's the feeling that I want you to feel. The feeling of freedom. The feeling of, oh my God, I just let go something so big and it's just gone now. And now I can truly take ownership of who I am and what I do and get everything done this 2022. So Anita's winning the prize at the moment. Like, she's not backing down. She's on the leaderboard with 5 points. And then we have Tess that's got 1 point, that's got Lindsay that's got 1 point. So at the moment, Anita is winning the prize. She really wants that 16-minute strategy session with me. Now, In your welcome email, you will find a template like the one that is over there to be entered. All you have to do is just write down how much money you want, tag me, follow me at Life with Laura Coaching. Any story or post that you will publish and you will tag me in relation to this 4-day workshop will count as an extra point. The leaderboard will be published every day in the Facebook group, and the top 3 will go into the final draw. Like, pretty simple. Just tag me on Instagram. That's all you have to do. So yesterday we spoke about limiting beliefs. We spoke about the past. Today we are talking about setting your goals in alignment with what you want to achieve in 2022. We're going to talk about the number one mistake that you do when you talk about positivity, and why talking about positivity isn't enough. That is not what it's going to get you to reach your goals. I'm going to teach you a little bit about quantum physics, how it works, and why it is so important to reach your goals. And it's not something that you can just leave to the side, and why you are using it wrong because other coaches are teaching it wrong, and that's absolutely fine. Each to their own. So Tony Robbins once said, most of us overestimate what we can accomplish in a year and underestimate what we can accomplish in 3 or 4 decades. Have you ever felt that way? That you literally overwhelm yourself with so many goals in 365 days when you really have a whole decade in front of you. You have 5 years in front of you. So why do I say this? Because I go too far. Because everything starts with a vision. Everything that you want to create starts with an idea that you have in your mind. The idea needs to be first planted, like you plant a seed in soil. It needs to be first planted into your subconscious mind. And then once it's planted, you can create it into reality, and it can take form, it can take matter into reality. But everything starts with a vision. That vision is that idea of how do you want your world to be like in 5 years' time. So today, what we're going to do, we are going to mix traditional goal settings to quantum physics. Pretty easy. Your mind will have fun. You will have fun. But for now, I want you to close your eyes, because we are going to jump 5 years into the future. And what I want you to do right now is to just close your eyes, and I'm going to take you 5 years from now. So once you close your eyes, I want you to begin by focusing all of your thoughts on your breath. So I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in easily and effortlessly. Then you breathe out. Each breath allows you to become more relaxed and comfortable. You've got your eyes closed, you're feeling comfortable. You look around and you see that you're in a forest. It's almost nighttime and the sky is an indigo blue. Off in the distance, you can hear the crickets and the river flows gently. You walk and take in all the beauty, all the tranquility you can feel. You see a bright light calling your name. You follow it and you walk through it. The bright light opens up a portal that takes you 5 years from now to your future self. You walk out on the other side of the portal and you see nature. It's not dark anymore. It's a bright, sunny day. The temperature is absolutely perfect. The sky is blue and there are no clouds in the sky. You start to walk on the path you are on until you see a beautiful house. It has glass windows and a peaceful vibe to it. You keep on walking towards the house, and at the front door, you see someone waiting for you. It's yourself. 5 years from now. Say hello to your future self and notice the way your future self returns your greeting. Welcome you into this time and place 5 years in the future. What does this person, the future you, look like? Notice how this person stands, what this person is wearing. Get a sense of this person's essence. Notice the inside of this house. What kind of person lives here? What are the colors of this place? Is anyone else there? Now move your future self to a comfortable place for a conversation. Settle in and make yourself comfortable for a talk with your future self. Begin by asking, what are you doing with your life now? What do you love about your life? Take a moment now to hear the answer. Now ask your future self the following question. What do I need to know to get me from where I am now to where you are? What would be most helpful? Listen to what your future self has to tell you. Good. Now tell your future self one thing that is really bothering, hurting, or worrying you right now, and ask, how did you overcome this challenge or heartache? Next, ask, what is our purpose? Finally, ask your future self to tell you one word that is important for you to remember when you're feeling down or you need support to keep going towards your goals. What is that one word? Remember it. As you're about to leave the house, you notice that your future self has a gift for you. Receive the gift. What is it? What do you notice about it? Bringing this visit to a close, thank your future self for being here with you today and sharing so much wisdom. Now take a deep breath, breathe in this experience. Remember what you need to remember. Now find your way back to the portal and come back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, take a deep stretch if you need to, and gently open your eyes. Now I want you to take a couple of seconds to write everything that you just saw, everything that your future self just told you, write it all down. Hello. Could you sign, please? Because I can't see you. I can't see your name. So I'm so glad you're here, but I cannot see your name. So the first question that I'm asking you now is, what is your 5-year vision? Now, the questions that I will ask you to know that they are in the workbook, but for now, just start having all these thoughts around. You just spoke to your future self. So what does she look like? What is her vibe? You entered her home. So what is her vibe? What is she telling you? What did she, when you asked her about the word, what is the word that she told you? Hey, Lindsay. So you might have missed a visualization session. So before doing the homework, make sure that you come back and you just listen to me carrying you into the future self and talking to your future self 5 years from now. What do you want to accomplish in the next 5 years? Details, details, details. So sometimes the main issue is, and we talked about this in the limiting beliefs yesterday, is that you don't believe that what you can achieve is actually true. Today, I am giving you permission to dream. So if I ask you, what do you want to accomplish in the next 5 years? I want you to create a really long list of dreams. If you had £1 billion, What would you do with that £1 billion? Dream. Write everything that you want. Because once you do that, we are going to shrink it. We are going to shrink it, and from 5 years, we are going to go to 1 year. And your 1 year vision are your 2022 goals. Oh, hello. So, what are the 3 domino areas of your life you are going to spend your time, energy, and money on in 2022? Remember how yesterday I spoke to you about time, energy, and money? And I told you that they are the 3 forces that rule our complete existence. And because they rule our existence, they have an impact on our life and on our business. So, what are the 3 domino areas that you want to spend, those 3 forces that rule absolutely everything in 2022? I present you one of my favorite tools in life coaching that I use at session number 2, to be exact, of my life coaching program, the 12 P's of Life. This is the Wheel of Life. Now, life can be seen as a pie that is divided in 8 areas. Now, these 8 areas are career and business, finance and wealth, friends and family, fun and entertainment, health and fitness, love life or romance, personal growth, spiritual development, and physical environment. These are the 8 areas of your life that you need to take care of. But we're just going to focus on 3 of them. So what do you want to accomplish in 2022? Is it more money? Is it more love? Is it better health? Is it travel opportunities? Is it family, a baby, new business opportunity? What do you want to accomplish? And how do you accomplish them? So first things first, you need to know exactly what it is that you want. Now, why does this not work? Can anybody know why saying, what do you want to accomplish in 2022? And I repeat, and I say more money. Do you know why it doesn't work? Let me know in the comments. Why just saying more money, more love, better health, it does not work? I think I'm a bit delayed, so I'm just going to wait. Thank you, Facebook user. Not specific or actionable. It is not specific. More money does not mean a thing, because I can want more money and then I walk out on the street and I find £1. That is more money. I mean, that's my goal fulfilled for 2022. You know what? I really want to find more money in 2022. Then I go out on the street and I find £1 on the floor. Goal fulfilled. I'm done. I can get to another goal right now. It's not specific or actionable. Actionable, we're going to talk about the action part tomorrow. For today, it is not specific enough. What does more money mean? What does better health mean? What does more love mean? So you need to know exactly what it is that you want, because obviously, how can you reach something if you don't even know what that something is? You must be able to imagine it. You must be able to choose it. You must be able to say it. You must be able to feel it to make it yours. That's where quantum physics come in. And I got a really nice training for you today. But it doesn't have to be extremely specific, but you need to get clear. Because getting clear will serve you and help you get into alignment with your goals. And I want you to get into alignment, because the moment that you can feel those goals is the moment that you can actually obtain those goals. You are only one decision from a totally different life. So I always say, that we have choices. And when we decide, when we want something, we have a goal, we have a wish, we have a dream, the first thing to do is to decide that we're going to go get it. That is the first thing to do. Now, if we don't decide and we don't act as in, I made the decision of doing this, then we're never going to get there. Decisions are hard, but the moment that you tell your mind that you want to achieve something, your mind is going to reward you. And the universe is going to reward you. But we're getting there. So you're only one decision from a totally different life. One decision, like one tiny choice, one tiny decision can change the course of the entire life. I'm not saying you're supposed to just take years to get a decision, all right? That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you need to take decisions. And if you want something, I want you to go for it. 100% go for it. So in 2022, I want you to pick 3 domino areas to focus on. Write in the comments what domino areas you're actually going to focus on in 2022. You have 8 to pick from. Which are the 3 that you think are going to have the most impact on everything else in your life? So the domino goal is, as a domino area, what is the domino goal you can set for yourself that would make all the other goals come true? So a domino goal, like a domino area, is the goal or the area that will knock other smaller goals as you reach it. So to talk in Instagram terms, which area is the most influential that will have a domino effect on all the other areas? And out of these 3 areas, which is the domino goal that you are going to set for yourself that will help all the other small goals come true? So these are my 3 main areas of life that I chose for 2022. Now, don't bother the percentages, okay, because I'm a freak like that, but it's okay. So I'm going to focus time, energy, and money, 55% on business and money, 35% on health and fitness, and 10% on personal growth. Those are my main 3 domino areas of my life, taken from the wheel of life. Which ones are yours? I know what I want to obtain. I know how much time, energy, and money I'm going to spend in business and money, in health and fitness, and in personal growth. So let me give you a real example of what a domino goal is. So all of these are my real goals for this year. Okay. So I'm going fully transparent, and these are all my goals. Love them or love them because they're beautiful. So on finance and wealth, my goal is earn 250K per year, put 30K in a savings account, buy a 3-bedroom apartment, get the BMW. Those are my goals. What is my domino goal that I need to focus on that has an effect on all the other smaller goals? I need to make money. So my domino goal is the 250K. That is what I'm focusing on this year. 250K. Why? Because if I focus on that, everything else is related to that. When it comes to health and fitness, my goal is to finish 75 hard, lose 8 kgs, sleep 8 hours and a half a night. It'd be lovely to do that. Go to bed at 11 p.m. and wake up at 7:30 a.m. What is a domino goal? Finish and complete 75-day hard. Now, I'm at day number 2 right now. Why is that the domino goal? because it makes me work out twice a day. It makes me drink 3 liters of water that, trust me, I do not want to drink, but I'm still doing it. It knocks me off early in bed around 11:30 at the moment because I'm already knackered after 2 days. And I don't really want to imagine what it's going to be after 30, because it gives me discipline. And discipline is what you need to reach your goals at all times. And then we have domino goal number 3, which is business and career. What are the goals? Get featured in Entrepreneur. Grow my Instagram to 30K. Sell out one-on-one offers with 20 new clients and have 75 new emerging entrepreneurs in my programs. And create my website. That's a minimum one. What is the domino goal that I want to reach over here to get everything done? 30K on my Instagram account. It gets me recognition for entrepreneur. I'm able to connect with my ideal client. I'm able to sell out my programs and talk and give value every single day to the ones that are listening to me. So as you can see, there are loads of goals into one area of life, but there is one that stands out that if I accomplish that, then it will automatically accomplish everything else that there is in that area. So what is your domino goals? And especially, why only 3 goals? I mean, it keeps it simple. Simple is good. Simple is easy. Simple helps you focus. Simple equals not overwhelmed. And I can't have you being overwhelmed. Because if you're overwhelmed, you're not acting and reaching your goals. So I can't have you overwhelmed. I need you on point. I need you to reach your goals. That's how bad I want it. It's not I want you to reach your goals. I need you to reach your goals. That's how bad I want success for you. So I'm keeping it simple because you need it simple. And the moment that you need it simple, it's so much easier for you to just focus on it. Simple is easy. Simple is good. Who doesn't like simple? Come on. Simple is simple. So, cool, Laura. So I picked 3 areas that have a domino effect in my life. Then I pick a domino goal in each area. Okay? Are you all with me so far? Yes? Right? Yes, on the comments. Let me know that you're with me. Simple is good. Yes, simple is good. And then I pick a domino goal in each area. Those are simple steps. See, simple. And then what happens? Then we add the secret ingredient. Now, I would really love to tell you to take your notebooks out and to take notes. So what is quantum physics and why do we need it to achieve our goals? That's an interesting question, is it? I mean, why would somebody like me that believes in action at all times come and tell you about quantum physics? Because you'll never find me just acting. There are so many things that I don't post on social media that I do behind the scenes. And today you're going to find out what I do behind the scenes. I don't just act when it comes to my goals. I feel. And feeling is correlated to quantum physics in the terms of energy and matter. At the end of the day, we are just energy and we vibrate at different frequencies. And your goal, what you want to achieve, vibrates with you at different frequencies that you want to match. So let's take a step back, do a bit of physics study. Very simple, okay? I also wrote it. Oh, but energy, I'll just stick with me. I'll make it simple. I will make it simple. So this is the representation of a classical atom. All right. Newton created it roughly in 1685. I'm not sure about the date, but roughly around there. So what Newton believed is that all things were solid. As you can see the nucleus, you can see the atoms all around it. He focused on matter. What he said that he could precisely determine and predict the order in which the physical world operates. That's what Newton said. But energy isn't just matter. So this is what Newton said. Now I want you to forget about what Newton said, because Newton was wrong. Because energy isn't just matter. 200 years later, Sir Einstein in 1905 creates the formula equation E equals mc2. And it comes to life that energy and matter are so related, one together with the other one, that they are one and the same. So energy is matter and matter is energy. Let me know if you're not understanding something. Okay, pop a question in and I'll get back to it. So the components of our physical world, and I'm going to put physical world in air quotes because it's so-called physical world, are both physical particles, which are made of matter, and waves, which are made of energy. But the atom is 99.99999% energy and 0.00001% matter. So basically, the atom is nothing materially. It's 99.99999% made of energy. Inside this box, there is the most realistic model for any atom that you find in the physical plane. What do you see? Tell me what you see in this box. Inside this one over here. What do you see? Yes. Thank you. You see nothing. It's a no thing materially, but all things potentially. There is nothing in there because it's 0.00001 matter and 99.9999 energy. And you can't see energy. You can only see matter. So materially is a no thing. But if matter and energy are one and the same, it can be absolutely everything. So at the moment is nothing, and at the same time is everything. I know, it's blowing my mind too. Every time I repeat it, it blows my mind. So what that means, and this is the part you're interested in, is that if you can imagine a future event in your life based on any of your personal desires, any of your personal goals, any of your personal wishes or dreams, that reality already exists as a possibility. And it's waiting to be observed by you. Let's go back a second because somebody over here said that he sees everything. It's nothing and it's everything at the same time. Your perspective changes. This is so interesting. So Lindsay said she doesn't see anything. It might be Anita, but wasn't signed. So anything. And then he says that he's seeing absolutely everything. Two different perspectives. You're both right. There is everything, there is nothing in that box. So the moment that you know that there is everything and there is nothing, it means that the reality that you want to create already exists as a possibility. It's just waiting for you to observe it. Now, your mind, which you are the observer of this reality, is related to the matter, which is energy in quantum physics, because your consciousness is energy and energy has consciousness. So you are one with everything else. And because you are one with everything else, you are nothing and you are everything at the same time. Let me know how you're feeling. And I'll keep going, but let me know how you're feeling. And if there is some questions that you have, if you want to just repeat something, because the first time that I studied it, I was just like, no, this is impossible. And I've been I suffered from skepticism a lot. So when people talk to me about manifestation and manifesting and the universe and all of this, and I was just like, I'm not, well, you can't fool me. You're just saying it to make money. And then somebody came to me and said, it's all science, right? And I'm like, what? And if you explain it to me from a science point of view, which I just did to you, if you explain it to me from a science point of view, I understand. Got a very scientific mind. So I understand. And I'm just like, you know what? Oh, then it works. I get how it works. It's energy and it's frequencies, and it's the collapsing of this energy and these frequencies that then transform everything into matter in the physical realm. Energy is everything. Everything is life. It's all energy. Everything is energy. You are energy. So you are a nobody, but you can be anybody. It's a second step of quantum physics. But you are literally nobody. And everybody is literally just wanted to be somebody so bad, when you need to be happy that you're a nobody, but you can be anybody. And by nobody, I mean nobody. You have nobody, but you can have anybody. Thank you. And by body, I don't mean just physical body. I mean identity. So if the reality that I want to create, aka achieve all the goals that I want to achieve, already exists, how do I make it collapse into the physical realm so it becomes my reality? What I mean about the physical realm is literally this. Where you live, where you're at, the world. The world as you know it. As you knew it before meeting me. You think, you feel, and you embody. I want you to remember these 3 words very, very carefully. You think, you feel, you embody. That's how you transform the reality that is already existing, and you put your mind to it and you transform the reality that is energy to the reality that is matter, and you make it collapse. You think, you feel, you embody. In this order, you think, you feel, you embody. You think, you feel, you embody. Feelings come from thoughts. I mentioned it to you about yesterday. Feelings come from thoughts. Embodying means that from a nobody, you can become anybody. You can shift into a different identity. Think. So in neuroplasticity, every time that we have a thought, we create a chemical. So if we have good thoughts, we make chemicals that make us feel good. If we have negative thoughts, we make chemicals that make us feel exactly the way that we are thinking. When they say, oh, just adopt positive thinking, you also need to feel it. It's not as easy as just saying, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. And then your subconscious is literally just dying inside. That's why you need to adopt everything together and mix everything together. You cannot just follow affirmations and hope to clear the shit and put glitter on it. Remember what we spoke about yesterday? So when you think, every time that you think something and then you say it out loud, for God's sake, if you say it out loud, it even makes it worse. You are creating a chemical reaction in your body. If you have a good thought, you create chemicals that make you feel good. If you have a bad thought, you create a chemical that make you feel exactly the way that you're thinking. Feel. You need to feel empowered for your success to show up. You need to feel abundant for your wealth to find you, to be wealthy. You have to feel gratitude to create the life that you want. You need to be before you have. Embody. Remind yourself every single day who you want to be. And you will cause your brain to fire in new sequences, new patterns, new combinations. And whenever your brain works differently, you are changing your mind. And the moment that you're changing your mind, you're acting differently. And if you're acting differently, you're creating different reactions. And the moment that you create different reactions, you are stepping into another quantum plane where your reality is already there. So the last questions that you're going to find in your workbooks is, are you ready to step up as the person that has already reached their goals? Are you ready to start feeling like $1 million? Are you ready to wake up in the morning full of gratitude saying, oh, I already reached my 250K. What should I do now? Okay, so to keep my 250K, I should get to work, do a solid 3 hours of focused work, and then go and do my morning routine, and then literally go for a walk. And then how does your 250K person act every single day? What do they feel? Who are they? Because you can be them. You can embody that version of yourself tonight. You just need to take a decision. That is the only thing that you need to do. And when you take a decision, there's no maybe. It's a decision. If I decide to, like I'm doing, I decided to take this 75 hard. And it took me so long to do 75 hard because it's no alcohol for 75 days. And I'm a wine drinker. I'm a heavy wine drinker. Okay, I absolutely adore wine. I know. And the good kind. Red and really good and strong. Anyway. And I have a lunch party on Sunday. And I'll be like, the decision, I committed. The commitment is there. I decided that I'm not going to drink for 75 days. I decided I'm going to work out twice a day for 75 days. I decided I'm going to drink 3 liters of water for 75 days, although that makes me go pee every single 15 minutes. Okay. But I decided to commit. So I took a decision. So when on Sunday they're going to say, Lara, would you like a glass of wine? I'm going to say no, because I've already decided. how the person that I want to be in these 75 days acts. And if they're going to call her and say, are you sure that you don't want a glass of wine or you want a piece of lasagna? Lasagna's on the menu. Like, do you want a piece of... My answer is going to be like, no, because I decided to do that. And the person that I want to be does not eat lasagna for 75 days. She doesn't drink for 75 days. She's taken this seriously. She wakes up in the morning, goes to work, then does her morning walk up the hill for 45 minutes, then comes back. Who do you want to be? And are you ready to walk on glass to become the person that has already reached their goals? So your action for tonight is complete today's workbook. It will reach your inboxes in about half an hour. Have fun. Literally, today's all about dreaming. Tomorrow, okay, you're just gonna regret it a little bit because you're like, Lara, how on earth do we go from there to there? Because tomorrow it's all action and action and action. So not sure how much you're gonna like me tomorrow, but complete today's workbook. Have fun. You can have anything that you want in this world. You know now that it already exists for you. Just have fun. Oh, I just said that. I didn't even read that. Now you know that the reality you want already exists. Create the you that has already accomplished it all. Do you have any questions whatsoever? Or are you pumped to get to the workbook and say, you know what, Lara, that reality exists. I'm going to go grab it. I'm going to put my attention to it, because attention, there was a really good quote that I can't remember right now, but where attention goes, energy flows. Something like that. But that is what I am talking about. So I am pumped. That is my reality. Yes. Amazing. I love that you're pumped. So go do the workbook. Go and do everything that you need to do. If you haven't finished the workbook from yesterday, finish the workbook from yesterday. You need to release all your limiting beliefs. You need to release all your past in order for you to do this today. Tomorrow, we're going to get to how to traditionally goal set. And as a productivity expert, I'm going to give you so many tips tomorrow to create the action plan of your dreams. So I'm going to close it now. We were quicker today. I love that. And I'm going to speak to you all tomorrow, 6 p.m., same time, same place. I'll see you tomorrow.